Hello, my most amazing artist. I hope you really enjoyed the book, The Rainbow Fish. Today, we're going to be taking a big sheet of paper and we're going to paint it blue for the ocean. If we have time, we're going to draw a fish, a really big fish on this brown sheet of paper. And then next week, we're going to cut our fish out and glue it onto our ocean paper. See how it fits on there. And then we will print it. We're going to print the scales of our fish using celery. I know that's crazy. But you know, we printed with Legos last week. And this week we're going to print with celery. And we're going to get to print with lots of colors, like all the colors of the rainbow, because our rainbow fish, of course. So today when we paint, you're going to be using two art utensils. A sponge. Is that an art utensil? Well, as you'll come to find out, you can pretty much use anything to make art. So we will be using a sponge, and then we're going to be using a traditional paintbrush. You will have a tray. Let's see if you can see my tray. For your table, it's going to have a water cup. It's going to have some sponges, some paintbrushes. This right here is a temper cake. You need to leave it sitting on the plate, okay? And I don't know that we've used these yet today or this year. And then when you finish with your temper cake, I'm going to come around and put blue paint on your paper. So we have two art utensils and two types of paint. So you will be using your paintbrush to paint the temper cake onto your paper. And then once you have your paper painted blue completely, you're going to use your sponge and just dip a little bit of blue paint on there and sponge it on. So I'm going to show you this really quickly. Let me move this over to the side. Let me get my blue sheet of paper over here. So remember, when we are painting with watercolor, we need water. Our temper cake is dry. It's actually not watercolor paint, but it's dry like watercolor paint. So I'm going to dip my brush in water. I'm swirling it around. Remember, my brush is like a ballerina. Okay, then I'm going to take my brush and I'm going to dance right on top of that temper cake. Okay, I'm going to swirl it around, swirl my brush in there. Remember, we swirl about 20 times to be sure that we get plenty of paint on our brush. All right, you will leave your plate on the tray, but I just want to show everybody what to do. All right, I probably swirled more than 20 times. Now I'm going to paint so you can see my pretty blue color. I've got to get more water and get more paint. Always get more water before you get more paint. Okay, we have to wake our temper cake up. And I'm painting a pretty blue color because I want to paint the ocean. Now, if you get paint on the table a little bit, that is okay. It's not going to hurt anything. We'll get a wipe and wipe it up. Oh, I didn't get more water. Let me get a little bit more water. Roll in that temper cake. And I'm just painting. I'm trying to paint all in one direction. I'm painting side to side. So I don't want to paint in a circle or up and down and side to side. Paint all in one direction, and that makes it look like the water is flowing, just like the ocean water does. All right, I'm going to finish painting, and then I'll show you what to do with the sponge.